Hi, and welcome to another episode of What's Up Wednesday. I'm Mike Paul, your host of the Lake Travis Biz Report, and we're coming to you today from our studio. And so today's What's Up Wednesday starts on a personal note. Last night I found out that my daughter, who was expecting our first grandchild, actually not till next month, everything got accelerated a little bit, so she is in the process of delivery. So we're really excited and looking forward to our first grandson, our first grandchild. So that is What's Up Wednesday for me on a personal level. But for today, what we want to do is give you a tour of our new studio in Lakeway, Texas. So we just moved into our studio here in the last couple of months, and we've been putting everything together. And I wanted to show you all the resources that we have available for our business community to be able to create compelling video content. So what you see right now is our interview set, and I'm going to be showing you some different types of equipment and other resources that we have. And I'm going to grab one of my gimbals in here with my iPhone, which is going to serve as a roving camera, and we're going to walk around and take a look. So let's get started and take a tour. So we're going to start with our interview set, which you saw in the opening sequence. But here is how we have this thing set up. So we've got a nice backdrop here. We've got our location for our interviewees. And then, of course, we have our sound system. So we've got multiple boom mics here to capture the audio. We've got some sound dampening going on. And then we have our cameras. So we've got our main camera here, which is doing the wide shot. And then we have a couple of isolation cameras. So this camera is actually capturing the person that would be sitting in that left chair. And then we have another camera over here that is going to capture the person that is sitting in the right chair. So that's our main interview set. And then around the set, let's pan over here. We've got some various LED light panels going on here. And now let's walk over to another area that we have in the studio, which is our backdrop. So I put today just a combination of a green screen and a white background just to show you some of the different options that we have. But we do a lot of videos in here where we shoot in front of either a pure white background and we will light it up, or we can do green screen where we can basically put somebody in front of any scene. So that could be in front of a video scene, could be in front of a photo, for example, could be in front of a business. So we've got a lot of flexibility of the different types of scenes that we do here inside our studio. And then I have some other equipment here I wanted to show you. So this boxy looking thing here is called a Matterport, and this is a 3D camera. So you can notice on the front, we've got multiple lenses on here. And this is used for a lot of our real estate photography, where this will create a 3D tour. So we create these awesome walkthrough, immersive 3D tours where we're showcasing properties. So this is the device that we use on the site at the property. It's called Matterport. And then over here, we have our teleprompter. So for those people that need a little difficulty remembering their lines and want some help, we do have a teleprompter option. So we actually use an iPad running an application, which I didn't have turned on right now, and then it will reflect the actual message up on this reflective screen. The camera goes behind that, so the person would be standing in front and would be able to talk, and then the text will scroll up and down the screen. But this is the device that we use. We actually have another one as well that is available to us for which we use a larger iPad on that as well. So now let's pan over to our control area here and meet my assistant, Allie, who's running our Tricaster system. So in this system here, this is a multi-camera, multi-input switcher production system that we utilize. So we can do things like live stream broadcasts. We can record videos in here. We can actually live stream out to YouTube and Facebook. We can do it simultaneously if we wanted to. And what Allie's doing is managing the controls on this. So we have a control panel here. And then we have multiple inputs on our screen. So this is showing actually my phone here as I'm walking around as one of the inputs. And you notice here that we have the actual set. That's on our main camera that I started off when we first started this episode. So this is a way for us to be able to bring in graphics, switch between cameras. We can add things like lower thirds. We can add other types of graphics. We can even play video clips. It really is a television studio in a box, essentially. And this gives us some great resources for us to create some really neat broadcasts here in our studio. So I wanted to give you guys just a quick view of that. Now let's pan over to one of our other rooms. Oh, before I do that, I got to mention a couple of things here in our other part of our studio. We have a very large monitor here, so sometimes we hook that up and we can use that for the person on camera to be able to see notes or be able to run a PowerPoint, for example, and be able to read an outline off the screen. So we can position that behind a camera, and that's another great opportunity for us to create some different resources, different environments to create some. Usually, it works really well. For example, on webinar type videos where you're using a PowerPoint, for example. And we have our coffee bar here, very important because we love coffee, or at least I love coffee. All right, so let's walk over here. I'm going to hand this off to Allie and just show a couple other things that we have here that we also do here from our studios. So we have, this is our drone, my DJI drone. I've got a couple of these drones and the actual controls right here with a monitor. So we do a lot of drone work, do a lot of aerial works that could be for real estate, could be for commercial, for businesses. Maybe they want to get a shot of their actual physical property. I recently did one where we got all the trucks lined up of a client of ours that has a painting company, and we lined up everybody and we had a group shot, an aerial shot. It came out fantastic. So that's a nice tool to have. So we definitely do a lot of drone work here. And let me back around here. This is a little mobile device here with a light ring and a microphone, so we can hook up actually a phone on here, plug everything in, and use this as a little mobile video making station. So this is adjustable. This actually goes up in height, and we now have both lighting, audio, and a method to be able to create some really neat videos just using a mobile phone. Then for something a little more sophisticated, we have this Ronin Gimbal, and this is another DJI product, but this thing is fantastic for doing walkthrough type videos. So picture a situation where we're walking through a property and we want to capture it as we're walking through, but if any of you know, if you try to hold your phone still, you get a lot of shake, and it's really hard to do that. Well, these gimbals actually stabilize that picture. So we have a camera that goes on here, a really good camera, and when we control this, it actually smoothly manages the flow of the photo as we go through the property. So this is a really nice tool to have, and another resource that we have here at MobileVideo360 and Lake Travis Biz Report. And finally, I just wanted to show you a couple of microphones. So we have a lot of different audio type setups. I showed you the boom mics earlier. These are lapel mics. So these little mic packs would go on your belt or in your pocket, and then these would clip on for the microphone themselves. So we have a couple of these, great for interviews, great for when we're out in the field and we want to capture audio that way. So we definitely have a lot of different types of resources here available for you at our studio. So hopefully, when you have the need, you can come pay us a visit. We'd love to give you a personal tour and give you a little bit better idea of the kind of videos that we can create for you here at Mobile Video 360 and Lake Travis Biz Report. It's all about telling your story and making a better connection with your clients out in the community. So have a great afternoon, a great rest of the week, everybody. Until next time, I'm Mike Paul with Lake Travis Biz Report.